like to start off by apologizing if you guys can hear any wind noise. It's pretty windy up here, and well, even though I'm in one of our newer trucks today, you know, we got dumb people who can't help but to wreck these vehicles, you know, not paying attention or whatever. So my driver's mirror over here, there's a protector on the back to basically block any wind. Well, that's now missing. So even though it is pretty windy up here, the wind noise sounds pretty horrible. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Anyway, if you can, I apologize. So apparently some Chevron plant over in California has caught fire. I guess it's a what do you call it? One of those my God, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Damn it. I want to say distillery. I know that's not it. I know processing plant isn't it. You guys know what I mean. They produce fuel. They make it. Refinery. Thank you. Damn it. I got a slight migraine today, guys, and this week has been just pure hell. I know I keep saying that in some of my videos, but literally I can't get ahead to save my life. So anyway, yeah, Chevron refinery over in California has caught fire mysteriously. You know, it's funny that all these refineries catch fire at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and you know, not only is it the refineries, it's the food processing plants, it's whatever. It's always between 2 and 3 a.m. Why? I mean, I got my theories. I'll try to kind of throw it out here. I'm pretty sure y'all got the same theories, but you know, I think they're slowly killing the fossil fuel industry. And I really think the big G, you know, government, is trying to make us as dependent as possible on them. Oh, we're your saviors. Have no worries. You know, we'll come to your rescue. We'll provide everything you need. You know, you don't need guns. Just call the police. It doesn't matter if there's an attacker standing there with you know, a gun to your head. You know, why defend yourself? Just wait for the police. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay. Same thing with these diesel shortages and food shortages, and I'm at the point, guys. Call me a tinfoil hat conspiracist. Call me whatever you want, but I wholeheartedly believe that all this shit is planned. Okay? I don't know. I know I'm doing my part, guys. I will tell you, if you guys are looking for a brand new wood axe, you know, chopping axe, splitting axe, I will post one right here for you guys. It's relatively cheap. I know it's $60-some. Some of you might be thinking, that's really not cheap, dude. What the hell are you talking about? But let me tell you, alright? I've researched axes for splitting wood for quite a while. There is a lot of high dollar axes out there, and they don't really have very good reviews, you know what I mean? But I just recently bought a Fiskars, Fiskars or something like that, Fiskars. It's a 27x 36-inch splitting axe. Now, you guys might be thinking I'm saying that bass backwards, but I'm not. All right, you have a splitting maul. something your grandpa probably used way back in the day. You had the regular axe, you know, for chopping wood, chopping down trees, and then you had your splitting maul for splitting the wood. Well, I tell you what, I got an 8-pound splitting maul at home, and you swing that thing 20 times trying to break apart a big-ass log, and man, you're needing to sit down and have a cold drink. That thing is hell. Now my axe does pretty good. It's not horrible, but it's an antique. It's old. It's had a few sharpenings done to it. It's kind of beat up. It's had the handle replaced a couple times, but she's old. She's trusty. But I'm getting old too, guys, and I figured it was time for something new. So I bought that Fiskars axe that I just posted up a few minutes ago, or seconds ago, whatever. And it's got top-of-the-line reviews, guys. It's got lifetime warranty. And no, I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I tell you what, this Fiskars axe, I read the reviews, I watched a lot of YouTube videos on it, and I did my research, I did my homework on it. So this thing has a lifetime warranty. As long as you don't use the back end as a hammer, lifetime warranty. And as long as you don't hit the back end with like another sledgehammer trying to drive it into a piece of wood or something. As long as the back side is undamaged, it's got a lifetime warranty. Man, that guy just about sideswiped me. I ain't even gonna lie. He came really close. I wish I put you guys, I need to get a phone holder and put you guys looking out my window. Then you guys can see all the BS I go through trying to make sure you guys got food on your tables. Anyway, so yeah, I bought this Fiskars 27X 36-inch splitting axe. Now the difference is you got your splitting maul, which is huge, guys. It tapers off. It's really heavy. It almost looks like a damn sledgehammer, if you guys know what one is. And then you got your axe, which is really, really narrow. Off the road there, but it's really narrow. And then you got your splitting axe, which is a little wider than a normal axe. The blade isn't as thick. How do you explain it? It's not as, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm simple. Anyway, so the blade edge on a normal axe, say for instance, is like yay wide. This one's only like this. And it's razor sharp. I literally, as soon as I took the sheath off, I literally cut myself. I'm an idiot. So just be careful if you guys order one. Anyway, I've had this chunk of pine. Actually, I got a few logs because my neighbor had his tree cut down. It was pretty much dead. It's still pretty wet in the middle. But I tried splitting these chunks of pine with my regular axe. And like I said, it'll split some wood. It's a good axe. But every time I hit that chunk of pine with my regular axe, it would just bounce. Every once in a while, the blade would sink. And like I said, I've sharpened the blade. That thing you could shave with. But it would just bounce off that pine. It was insane. I tried my splitting maul. Well, my splitting maul, that would hit the chunk of pine and just get stuck. And then I'm fighting with it for 15 minutes trying to get the damn splitting maul out of the chunk of pine. So I says, you know what? The hell with it. I don't have the money to buy a log splitter. And I was looking for an easier way. So that's when I started doing, another driver, some research on that Fiskars axe. Again, 27X, 36 inches long. I'll post it right here once again so you guys can see it. Well, that came in the mail the other day. 2 days ago, actually, and yesterday. I decided to give her a test. My God, you guys. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. The thing is lighter than hell. All the weight is literally in the head, right where you need it. The handle is like a fiberglass hollow handle. And it is, I don't know if it's actually like a carbon fiber or I don't know what it is. To be honest with you, I didn't read up on it that thoroughly, but the thing is amazing. God, it's one swing and it blew that chunk of pine apart. I'm like, man, now this is nice. So I was like, wait a minute, did that chunk of pine just blow apart because I've already beat it up with my split maul and my other axe? I wasn't sure, so I pulled out another piece, which was actually longer and slightly bigger round. And I lined up with it, guys. One hit, and I didn't throw a whole lot of ass into it, just a little. I was trying to let the axe do the work. Blew it right apart. Man, I couldn't be happier with this axe, you guys. I mean, it makes, I don't know, it makes brain surgery feel like taking candy from a baby, pretty much. Simple. Absolutely simple. So, yeah. If you guys are out there prepping, that's another good prep to have, man, is a manual axe. Especially if we run out of fuel. And, you ain't going to be able to run your chainsaws and shit. Mind you, by the way, this Fiskars splitting axe can also be used to chop down trees. They recommend it for both. Mainly for splitting wood, but you can, with ease, chop down trees. Now take that with a grain of salt, because I obviously have not chopped down a tree yet with this Fiskars axe, but it can be done. A lot of people in the reviews say they've done it. A lot of people in the reviews claim that, they've had theirs for 3-4 years now. Haven't even had to put an edge on that blade yet. And I don't know what it's made out of, guys. I really don't. But either way, I don't care. As long as society's still moving a little bit, it's got a lifetime warranty. I don't give a shit if I snap that thing in two. I'll send it in, I'll get a free one. Whatever. Lifetime warranty. So I highly recommend it. Very light. Comes with a nice sheath. It's a plastic sheath. But it's got a little locking tab to lock it onto the head of the axe. Alright, well, enough about that axe. Let's get in the meat and taters of things, guys. So, apparently Israel, is it Israel? I think it is. Hold on a minute, guys. My eyeball itches. This is not very attractive on camera, I can tell you that. Not very attractive at all, right here. Anyway, meat and taters of things. So, Israel, Japan, and the U.S. are all going to engage in more drills, practices, if you will. The thing with that, guys, that I find just a little bit odd, just a little bit, all right? If you're practicing, if you're doing drills, you don't really have that many hands in the bucket. But Japan alone is going to have 10,000 military there. The U.S. and Israel has not announced how many people they are going to have there. So they're going to be doing war game drills. They're going to be practicing, taking their hovercrafts or whatever freaking military boats they got and beaching them. What do you call it? Beach deployments or whatever. Going up on shore from the water. So, I mean, we've seen it with Russia, guys. I mean, anybody can bluff and blow smoke up somebody else's ass. That's easy to do. But they claim their drills, they're practicing their drills. They're claiming, it's a great time for, the U.S., NATO, Israel, and Japan to all, train together and whatnot. That way we're all on the same level. Which I can agree with. It makes sense. However, we all know how these drills can get out of hand. Now, Russia, on the other hand, Russia's taking this a little bit further, guys. Russia's really stepping up their nuclear preparedness. They are pretty much right now going door to door, going through people's basements to see who has bunkers, who doesn't have bunkers, see what's all accounted for, what's unaccounted for. They're really beefing it up. They're really getting ready. Who was it? God, there was another piece of news I was going to share with you guys. Again, I'm driving and I'm staring out the window here, so no, I'm not looking down at you, even though it kind of looks like it. This is what I'm looking at you. Now I'm staring out the window. But yeah, there was I think it was China. Who was it? Maybe it was Taiwan. Damn it. I hate it when I do this to you guys. Like, I have it right there on the top of my head, you know what I'm saying? And then it just gone. Like a fart in the wind. 1 second it's there, next second it's gone. But either way, the U.S., Israel, I don't know why Israel's so pissed off at Iran, but they really are. But anyway, the U.S., Israel, and Japan, they're really talking about, Israel's talking about engaging Japan, or not Japan, but Iran, like ASAP. It could be in the next couple weeks, guys. It could be in the next couple months. But either way, something drastic's taking place. I just announced in the video earlier today, which you won't see this one until tomorrow. Today's the 11th. You'll see it on the 12th, the morning of the 12th. I'll upload it when I get home. But I just announced that, you hadn't really heard much. Well, now all of a sudden, the news feed and phone calls and emails, they're just exploding. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, we were just quiet for a couple days is all. Ain't nothing changed for the better. Nothing. I'm not sure what's going on with China and Taiwan. I know China is building man-made islands out in the ocean surrounding Taiwan and putting military forces on it. So they're probably using like a sand dredge or something like that and building small man-made islands to basically surround Taiwan as a defense placement, because they claim Taiwan is theirs, and anybody to stop them from taking it over will fuel the wrath of China. They're threatening like there's no tomorrow to use nukes and to blow us up. So I don't really know where to keep our eyes at, guys. I mean, I suppose you keep it on the entire ball, right? You don't just look at the stitching on the ball, you look at the whole ball. But I mean, man, that's like crossing the street or playing Frogger, guys. I mean, you're constantly, well, what the hell's, all right, over there, over here, what the hell's going on? Oh, behind you? I mean, we got to look everywhere, and it's sad. The U.S. Defense Minister come out and said that there is absolutely no way we could defend against China, Russia, Iran, North Korea. Speaking of which, North Korea's been quiet again. All of a sudden they went quiet. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, but yeah, the U.S. Defense Minister said there's absolutely no way we could defend against all that. So what the hell are we doing? I don't know. Get stocked up, guys. I mean, it's everybody is stepping up their nuclear preparedness game. Everybody is making sure, all these different countries, that their nuclear fallout bunkers and missile strike bunkers and whatever the hell else you want to call them. Everybody's making sure their stuff is ready to go. Everybody except the U.S. They haven't warned us against shit, guys. The media is silent. Oh, here's something I wanted to bring to you. All right, I'm 41 years old. A few of my buddies the same age, they got kids that are, late teens, early 20s. And a couple of them just joined the military. And I don't know if y'all have anybody in the military, but from what I'm hearing, they're trying to pack 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound hat. And what I mean by that is they're rushing them through basic training. They're going to try like hell to rush them through basic training and get them out there in the field. So I don't know what that's about either. I mean, obviously I got a slight clue on what that's about, but are we really in that bad a shape to where they got to rush these guys through basic training and not give them proper training? I hate that, man. I hate that when I'm driving this long ass truck and people want to sit right by my bumper, right next to it, and expect me to get over. I gotta look 60 feet behind me, and these idiots just want to sit there. But yeah, the guys, these new recruits in basic training, they're pushing them through. They're pushing them through like crazy. And from what I'm hearing from a couple of my friends' boys that just went over to basic training is that a lot of them, they're either going into I'm not a military member, so I can't remember. They're going into basically the motor pool, I guess, if you will, driving the tanks and the armored vehicles and the whatever else. Or they're going into infantry, weaponry and whatnot. There's not a whole lot of them going into, doctors, nurses, canteen as far as the food preps. And no, they're pretty much throwing them all right into driving the tanks or infantry. So that's a little strange. But yeah, I think that's about all I got for today. Oh, one last thing before I let you go. Holy shit, 22 minutes, 23 minutes. I've been rattling off at the trap for a minute, guys. I guess it's due because I haven't really made a decent video in a while. Anyway, the one thing you guys are going to want to look out for, and I've talked about it just recently, and I can't remember what video, but Russia. Basically what's happening is they're waiting on the big freeze over there. The ground is still too soft for a lot of their military equipment to get to where it needs to go. It's going to sink in the mud. It's going to get stuck. It's just going to be a mad mess. But as soon as this freeze hits and everything's solid enough to be driving across, there is going to be a mass, an incredible mobilization like you ain't ever seen by Russia. It's the only thing they're waiting on is the freeze, so their equipment's not getting stuck, and they can fight the war instead of having to dig their equipment out. So just wait for that, guys. They're talking maybe another week, 2 weeks or so, possibly 3 or 4, but either way, between now and a month from now, there's going to be a big mobilization from Russia. Not sure what's going to happen. I'm not sure where they're going. I'm not sure what they're planning. But need to pay attention to that. Anyway, guys, I've rambled enough. Don't forget Fiskars Axe. If you guys are into splitting your own wood to heat your own house for any crisis that's about to come up, whether it be a gas shortage, nuclear war, an EMP blast from China because they sent something up into space, And a lot of the experts think it may be an EMP-style weapon that China's just waiting to hit the trigger on. But if that goes off, guys, we go back to the Stone Age for about 10-15 years. I did talk to somebody who works in the again, here I go rambling. I talked to somebody who works in the electrical industry. And up in my state, we got a company called Consumers Energy, all right? And I know one of the bigwigs that works over there. How do I put this without getting banned? Certain entities had said that should an EMP weapon get launched and go off and wipe out our grid, that the energy companies would be able to get us back up and running to its entirety within a year or less. No. My buddy swears up and down. He's been working this job for like 20 years. This buddy of mine says there's absolutely no way, because first of all the transformers that are made that you guys see up on your poles, the transformers, the big things that periodically go boom when it meets a squirrel or a pigeon or something, they go boom, and then the electricity company's got to come out and basically reset the transformer, or sometimes they completely explode, which sounds like a damn bomb going off. But those transformers, guys, most of you all know what I'm talking about. Them and all their components, that's where they come from. China. Do you really think China's going to sell us back, or sell us a whole bunch of transformers to replace what they done destroyed on purpose for a reason? No. Absolutely not. So, I don't know, guys. Anything could happen. Get prepared out there. Again, Fiskars axe. Beautiful axe. I've personally tested it, and I absolutely love it. And I'm a bigger guy. I'm a smoker. I get winded easy. But this axe is just simply effortless. You guys see the gray right here. Alright, I'm no spring chicken. But this axe is I'm sorry, I'm kind of geeked about it. I know it's a little retarded. It's like a little girl getting geeked over, an easy bake oven or something. Well, damn it, this is my easy bake oven, and you all leave me alone. Seriously, though, I love this axe. Anyway, guys, keep your heads on a swivel. Pay attention, okay? Please stock up. Get ready. Get your warm weather gear. I can't personally afford one, but I've bought some wool blankets. I can't afford those negative 50, ultimate survival sleeping bags. Things are retardedly priced. But you know what I got? I got a lot of comforters. I got a lot of wool blankets. I have an alternative method to washing those blankets, should they come time to need a washing. I have a barrel stove. I have plenty of wood. I have ways to to gather wood. Even if I didn't have gas for my truck, I still got ways to bring wood back to the house. I suggest you guys do the same. I'm stocked up on plenty of beans and rice, and you guys do the same. Anyway, we're reaching the 30-minute mark, guys. By the time I edit this video, she's probably going to be about 30, and that guy has zero chin at all. Wow. Chin. Anyway, guys, love y'all. Stay safe. Get prepared. Get stocked up. Don't forget about your pets. Keep your heads on a swivel. Michigan Prepared out.